What is going on, guys? toyhuntr here, back with another toy hunt video, and today we're just gonna go out and try and find some legends I've been having a hard time finding. So we're gonna hit a couple targets, maybe a Walmart, some Walgreens, you know, we'll see where we go, just to kind of find out. You know, we're getting a lot of good stuff at the top of the year. We're getting apparently, you know, January 1st we're getting that Marvel Legends wave of Captain Marvel. I know some other time in January we're supposed to be getting, pretty early in January, the wave 2 of Black Panther is supposed to be dropping as well. So, you know, those are going to be coming top of the years in a couple days, so it's coming fast. So I want to kind of catch up a bit on some figures that I haven't been able to find. Hopefully I can find something that I haven't been able to find. Shout out to Cars Pop. He's actually going to help me with the Dr. Octopus that I've been looking for. That should be coming on its way very, very soon. So shout out to Cars Pop. Thank you, brother, for the help on that one. And yeah, so we'll see what else we find and what happens on the journey. I don't know. I'm going to stop talking. But yeah, without further ado, shall we? See you on the hunt. Okay. No new waves. No new waves, man. Disappointing. Disappointing. Very much so. Namors everywhere. That's crazy. Domino. Let's already have. More Domino. Eventually I will get here, but there's plenty. There's plenty. I'm not in any rushes. Not in any rushes. Look, the more back there as well. Tons and tons of 2-packs, which I'm assuming are also on clearance. They're 27. This one, 27. Yeah, you could drop down a little bit more, that's for sure. But the ton. Look how many of these they got. They got a bunch of them. Yeah. Still no new waves. Oh man. All right, let's check out the pops. All right. No clearance stickers, which is unfortunate. Everything's straight up. There's no depth to any of this. It's just one row. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Nico Minoru here. And I want to really start collecting these runaway pops. I just want to get them on a deal. I want to get them on a deal. I want to find them on clearance somewhere. Or buy them at bulk or something. I don't know. Figure something out. But there's not much here, man. There's not much here. Alright. And nothing for Black Series per usual. Let's check out the Legends. If we can find them. Or not. Okay. No Legends. Cool. Alright, so what do we have here? Got this regular price, still waiting for you to go down. Been seeing it at clearance in some places, but not anything yet. Would love that Spider, that Miles right there. Wish that Gwen had her actual haircut. Love that movie, by the way. I still to this day think about that movie. Old waves. Old waves, come on, man, come on. Come on. Show me a Psylocke. Show me a Kane Parker. Show me something. Something. Instead, that Spider-Woman back there. Yeah. Nothing. I'm getting nothing. Still need that Gwenpool though, but she's not priority at the moment. Tons of Namors. People are not into Namor, clearly. Yeah. Should have saw that happening. Just seen that coming. What was that, White Tiger back there? And Beetle. Okay. Get an 8-bit Freddy Krueger. And a Lexington from Gargoyles. I do need to start collecting these, man. Loved the show growing up. Creators of the show, Creative Young Justice. It comes out really, really soon. I'm so excited. But yeah, old waves, man. Old waves. Let's check out the pops. Okay. No clearances here. It's unfortunate. Been seeing it for a lot of other people. It sucks. Yeah, it really sucks. I would like some clearance on my end. We all know how I like deals. Clearance would be pretty nice. Some clearance would be nice. That is for sure. They don't have much either though, so maybe it's not too crazy. I don't think I've ever seen this pop before. From the second movie. I got some Demogorgons and a 10-inch Hulk. So if you're still looking for this and you missed out on it, I didn't expect to see this in the wild anymore. It's kind of crazy. See a 10-inch Hulk out there. And pork chops, commons, of course. Of course. Yeah, man. Not much here. And it's not on clearance. So that sucks. Yeah. Doesn't look like they're here either. X23. See what I can say up here somewhere. Domino, Namor. Everything's gonna fall. More Namors. Medusas. Whoa, I haven't seen. Yeah, it's a really old wave. Definitely not here. I actually saw the pop of this is coming soon, so that's pretty cool. At least I think the pop of this. I'm probably wrong. But, yeah. Let's put you back there. And, the Spider Girl is pretty awesome. Anya Perez. That's pretty cool. I think I've seen her in a while before. I think so. Could be mistaken. And the rest is just Kane and Tyrion guards. Yeah. I don't know if they have another section here. This might be it. I kind of looked around, but if I find it, we'll come back. Alright, so Marvel Legends and still no Psylocke, it looks like. That's for sure. But these are on clearance now, and with 27, oh no, 20 bucks. One Marvel Legend for two. Tempting, tempting. Got a couple though, so I'll hold out. Still gonna play a long game on that. This Bucky's face, man. If that face was better, this would be another get to, but I'll see this one's for 27. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. And they do have this House of M, so this wave was here, but I missed it obviously. And oh yeah. Oh yes. Yes. Fuck. What? Finally. So shout out to Cars Pop, because he's getting me the Doc Ock down there. And I just found Kane. Holy crap. That is awesome. One of my favorite Spider-Man, Kane Parker, the Scarlet Spider. Love this suit. Suit's amazing. The pikes coming out of the suit. His story is crazy. Yeah. Wow. Finally. Finally. I've been looking for this wave. Yet to find it. Now I find it. This gives me hope for Psylocke, that's for sure. That's for sure. I haven't been by Star Wars in a while. I feel like Star Wars Black Series have been falling out of favor a bit. I mean, especially after Solo. So, which wasn't a bad movie. It was alright. It just wasn't, you know, wasn't everyone's favorite, obviously. The Star Wars fandom has been a bit toxic lately, but I think that might also be because there was no Star Wars movie this year either, like an episode. So, we do get one in 2019 though, so that should be exciting, and that should raise the excitement for Black Series, I'm sure, when that one comes out. But yeah. Let's check out the pops. So, been seeing every other Target on clearance, but mine doesn't quite look like it. They have an Alex Wilder. Been starting Runaway Season 2. About 3 episodes in. pretty good. I'm enjoying that. There you go. I got a Chase Stein. I wonder if these are on clearance. They might ring up and just might not have the stickers. So let's go check. All right, so let's see what this says. Come on. Damn it. Regular price. So that is a negative, as you just saw. Not on clearance, regular price. I want to start getting the Runaways, but I want to get them on a deal. You already know. Hashtag, you gotta get those deals. So we'll see. I don't know. Hot Topics is another place people said they've been seeing the Runaways pops on clearance, but my local Hot Topics haven't have them on clearance. At least not that I've seen so far. So, but I guess we'll get back to a Hot Topic at some point and look and check that out. Yeah. Alright, so stepped into Best Buy real quick. Just to see. I don't know. Don't have anything for sure. Oh, wow. Look at that. I guess I kind of got to get that, right? This is why you stop into Best Buy. That's crazy. Okay. Alright, I'll hold on to you. And we'll keep it moving. Well, we're right where I want to be. Deadpool in the X-Men outfit. Lady Deadpool. And another Lady Deadpool. No X-Men wave. Got some Black Panther. Got an Eric Killmonger here. There we go. Yeah, Black Bolt, Killmonger, Nakia. Yeah. Some Black Widows there, which I still need, they're common, but you know, get those on a deal for sure. Some Jurassic World stuff. Then just some common stuff here, some exclusives, Best Buy exclusives. Video game oriented. Some Fortnite, some Overwatch. I still want that white Black Panther though. It looks so cool. If only you didn't have to come with that. That's not the price, is it? Funko Marvel. Is that really the price? Oh crap, I might have to get this. I'm gonna make sure this is the price, but if it is, this is $6. I think I'll finally get this Black Panther. That's kind of nuts. Man, first Kane, and now this Chase and possibly that white Black Panther. Not bad. Not bad, but that's all I got here. Guess we'll wrap it up. Alright, so the objective today was to go out and find long-time Marvel Legends that I hadn't been able to grab, you know, especially with the new year coming around. We're gonna get some new waves at the beginning of the year. I just kind of didn't want to miss out on some waves that might kind of come and go. And this wave in particular, the Spider-Man wave, was a hard one to track down. It's insane. And I wanted like most what's in this one. You know, shout out to Cars Pop again. He's sending me the Doc Ock in the mail. He found it and I went and shot him the cash. And he's mailing that over. Obviously I just found Kane, and so all I need is to find Elektra, Cloak, and Dagger. So yeah, like I wanted, like, you know, what is that? 5 out of the 7 that are actually in this, you know, in this wave. And this one in particular, now obviously you can see the box is a little worn and torn, but the figure itself is in good shape and looked good. So plus I wasn't gonna pass it up. You know, if it was like beat up and then the figure was bad, I would have passed it up, but the figure was in good shape, so the box being a little dinged up, not really my concern. I'm out of box anyway, so it worked out. and my favorite, one of the perks of being out of box, you know, if you happen to find a kind of a dinged up box, you're a little more lenient, you know, with it, because you know, if the figure's intact, you're all good. So but Kane is one of my, Kane Parker, the Scarlet Spider, is one of my favorite Spider-Man. I think if I had to rank him, I'd probably say he's probably number 3, with Miles Morales being my favorite Spider-Man, Peter Parker being number 2, and then I'd say Kane Parker being number 3. So there was a story back in the day called the Clone Saga, and long story short, Peter Parker got cloned, and so there was a clone, Ben Reilly, and then there was a clone Kane Parker. And Kane Parker was essentially the evil version of Spider-Man. He was the evil clone, and I don't know if I've ever explained, why Cassandra Cain is my favorite character. I think I have. Sometimes I forget whether I do this on my videos or my podcast. Cassandra Cain is my favorite character because she was a character. I seem to be really attracted to characters who were either, created evil, born evil, or bred evil, and then take that learning and use it to become good. And Kane is definitely in that vein. He like I said, he was the evil clone, and so there's a little, almost a literal demon in him that he's consistently battling, but yet he wants to take that, that good nature that's still deep within him, because he is a clone of Peter Parker. That whole with great power comes great responsibility. So that's still deep within him, and he wants to do good, even though he was created to be this evil thing. And so it just makes him a really complex and endearing character. And he had a really cool run between, I feel like it was 2011 to 2012, written by Chris Yost. Chris Yost is just one of my favorite writers. He's written a couple of my favorite characters, Red Robin, Black Panther. He's done a lot. He's a staple in the comics, and Marvel comics, and DC comics as well. Just comics in period, Christopher Yost. Yeah, so he wrote a run, which was really, really cool. Just kind of separate from, the whole Spider-Man in New York thing. Kind of placed him in Houston, made him his own story, built him his own supporting cast, and kind of just let him be his own character and let him find himself, through this. Yeah, I was created to be evil, but do I have to be? That kind of a thing. And that's just, those stories in themselves are just super, super intriguing to me. And like I said, I'm just super attracted to that. It's one of the main reasons why Cassandra Cain is my favorite character of all time. And then characters within that kind of ilk, I kind of fall for as well. And Cain is definitely one of those characters for sure. So one, his story in itself is a reason why I needed this in my collection. 2, his suit. I've always thought his suit was really cool. The kind of black from head to shoulders, and then this really kind of unique burnt orange towards the rest of the suit. Just looks super, super cool. And then 3, his power set. He shares. Well, there's a Spider character named Silk who has organic webs, and Kane also has organic webs. Now Kane came first, so they're borrowing from Kane. So Silk has organic webs, he has organic webs, meaning he doesn't need the web shooters. I don't know, I was blanking on that. He doesn't need the web shooters like Miles or like Peter does. And he also shares with Miles is he also has the ability to turn invisible. And then he has some other cool, unique ones himself. As you can see already, he has these spikes sticking out of his hand, almost I want to say, what's Wolverine's son's name? Daken. Almost Daken-esque, the way they kind of protrude out of his hands. These spikes or pikes or stingers, whatever you want to call them, that he uses into battle when he fights, which is something which is unique to him. What else does he have? He's got a lot of cool powers, man. He's got the ability to regenerate health-wise, which all of the Spider people have. Him to a maybe a bit larger degree, almost Wolverine-esque in a sense. Wolverine, Deadpool-esque in his ability to regenerate health-wise when he gets into some serious damage. And he's kind of almost like he's not a perfect hero whatsoever. Again, he's consistently battling that demon within him. So that's always a constant battle for him, and that's what makes him a complex, character. And I love complex characters. So that's what makes him really, really cool. He's almost Punisher-esque in his sense. Like he's willing, like where Peter Parker's not willing to kill, Kane is willing to kill for the people he loves, so he's willing to take that extra step because he's got that darkness within him. So that's his moment to let it out, a la Punisher, a la Wolverine. Who else is kind of like that? I guess a la Deadpool as well. So yeah, so he's just a really cool character, and you know, with all those reasons I just listed, it was definitely one I needed. This whole wave was hard for me to find, and I'm super glad I was able to find it, and I'm happy this is now a part of my collection. Just one of my favorite characters in general, and to now have him in my collection in figure form is super awesome. They definitely need to make a pop of him. I would definitely grab it. And I'd love to see him in this whole new Spider-Verse, whatever happens within it. I hope they expand it for sure. If you haven't seen Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse, go see it. I feel like I'm gonna plug it every time. Alright, so I went a little long on that one, but you know, just when you get passionate about characters you like, it's really cool. So that's a super one I'm happy to have in my collection. Another one I'm happy to have in my collection, which is probably not as much as like a connection, other than the fact that it's Black Panther, and I'm a huge Black Panther fan. This one here is probably more aesthetically why I really like this character and the way it looks. In fact, I'm gonna take it out because the 2-pack, I don't even care for the second character, so I'm gonna take this out so we can get a better look at it. And here we are. He just looks so badass, man. So when I saw these, I'm not familiar with any of the Gamerverse. I never played Marvel vs. Capcom. I've watched other people play it. I'm not good at fighting games whatsoever, so I kind of stay away from them. So I don't suffer the embarrassment of getting my butt kicked. But yeah, so I'm not familiar with any of the Gamerverse, but obviously I'm familiar with Black Panther. And as soon as I saw this one, this reminded me of, there's a character within the Black Panther lore called Bast. The Panther God, right? And it's an all-white panther, and it's part of the journey you have to go through once you're becoming the Black Panther, right? So when I saw this, it reminded me of like of that character Bast and of Black Panther, obviously, and it kind of just like, it looked like an amalgamation of the two, or they came together, and Bast now embodies, T'Challa or some instance or whatever have you. Again, I don't know how they came up with it for the Gamerverse or whatever, but I would assume that with just that knowledge from the comic books, that's kind of what they may have done to kind of get this look. But just aesthetically, I just really like the look of the character, and just kind of new kind of look. It almost has like obviously it kind of looks like an all-white Batman in a sense, a little bit of Moon Knight-ish in there, and of course, the flowy cape, and I love my pops with flowy capes, so that was definitely a must. The protruding hands, the ready to kind of claw and go into battle. It's just a really dope looking figure, and especially to get it for $6. Hashtag gotta get those deals. You already know the rules. This is one instance where the long game paid off. The long game can be a dangerous game. If you play it a little too close, you can miss out on some things, but this one panned out for sure. And $6, like I can't, like pops on their own are $9, $10, $11. So to get it for $6, even though it came with a second one that I couldn't care less about, well worth it. Had to grab it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the second one. At this point, it doesn't matter. I got this one, and I was super glad to have it. That's for sure. And last but not least, I found a chase. So this is the Luke Skywalker on the speeder bike, which is the variant version of Princess Leia on the speeder bike. I'm not, if you've been a long time viewer of this channel, I don't find chases like that. Like, this isn't a chase heavy channel, mainly because I don't find them. I know there's a ton of other, pop collectors out there who are like very chase centric in their collecting. And kudos to them, they're great at finding them. I probably would be too if I was awesome at finding them, but I'm not. I suck at it. So it's very rare when I find them. I think I've been collecting for probably a little over 2 years, and I think I've found 9 chases in that span, and I think only 2 of them I've wanted. I've found all kinds of chases that I've just like had no interest in, but use them for trade bait and whatever, and that may be what this turns out to be, or I may end up keeping this one because I actually do like the design of this this pop, and the kind of pop ride, to do a pop ride chase kind of a thing, I thought is pretty cool idea from Funko. And I'm not even sure if these were hard to find or not. Like, again, I saw the chase, you see the promotional photos, like that'd be cool to find. never found it. So to randomly find it in a Best Buy, super weird. I know P2 had found this one in like 211 chases, like probably a month back or so, at a Best Buy. And I really only ever go to, when I go into Best Buys, I'm preemptively thinking of P2 because he's like the only person that I know that like actively hunts in Best Buys. So I was driving right past it and I was like, you know what, let's just hop into Best Buy, let's see what's there. You know, I'm almost done with this hunt, so let's just, for the last stop, let's see what Best Buy has. You know, and honestly I thought they may have, you know, may have put out some of the X-Men figures. I think I've seen them there, the Psylocke and the Wolverine, the Storm, that I've been looking for, but they didn't, unfortunately. But they did come through with this chase. So so that was actually pretty cool. But I mean, this hunt turned out pretty freaking amazing. I didn't really know what it would turn into at the beginning, but it panned out. This was a pretty fun hunt, and we got a lot of cool stuff coming at the top of the year. So to kind of end it with the chase find is really cool, really cool. Let's see, so that is going to be it for this hunt video. Yeah, this was like I was saying, this was really cool. I was really just trying to go after legends that I, you know, had missed out on and been wanting to find, and luckily was able to find Kane, something I was really after. So that made me happy. And then to get the Black Panther Best Buy exclusive Gamerverse version, and then to get the chase was actually really cool as well, to kind of end the year off and kind of, you know, launch me into 2019, hopefully with some good luck with some chases. I know we got some chases coming with the Captain Marvel wave and the Avatar: The Last Airbender wave, so those I'm gonna be after for sure. Whether I get them or not, who knows. Again, you know, this isn't a chase heavy channel, so I don't ever really find them like that, but wish me luck, fingers crossed. Yeah, so I can't wait for that. The next year, it's a couple days away, and it's coming fast, and we're gonna get hit crazy with the Captain Marvel wave of pops and Marvel Legends. The Black Panther wave 2 should be dropping top of the year as well. So and then just more pops in general, because, you know, Funko ain't gonna stop anytime soon. they want that money, and we will continue to give it to them for sure. So but yeah, so this is going to be it for this hunt. I kind of went a little bit long talking wise, haven't done it in a while, so I figured I'd kind of, to end the year off, you know, kind of blab a bit. And let me know what you guys think about it. But yeah, so if you like more videos like this, please leave a like, please subscribe, and please hit that bell so that we get notified every time I drop a brand new video. My name is toyhuntr. Happy New Year's, guys. See you on the hunt.